Welcome Capricorn, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your November the 1st through the 15th reading. This is for the first half of November, and it has been inspired by the new moon in Scorpio, where we saw Mercury move into Scorpio tomorrow, and Venus moving into Capricorn tomorrow as well. One of the things that the new moon in Scorpio is highlighting is the power of no. When our consent is required, obligated, or expected, it takes away our ability to choose where we lend our energies, where we're putting our focus. And so this is an important lesson that we are all pondering as individuals, as communities, and as the world. So Capricorn, I'm doing a new moon reading. I used the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, which these cards are, a new deck that I've used, but I'm going to be clarifying with the Egyptian deck. I've also shuffled that, and I'm going to begin, Capricorn, by looking at the bottom of the deck. The bottom card is the Temperance card, and the Temperance card shows me a picture of the self-healing process, the deep harmonizing that you are doing in rearranging and readjusting the energies in all areas of your life over your entire life to bring you current with the vibration that you're now at. The Temperance card is showing you balancing, understanding patience, because this is a very laborious process, and it's taking a lot of your deeper reserves and your ability to align your deepest energies and levels of consciousness with your matching that to your outer world and your outer reality. So this is a beautiful card of self-healing. I'm going to pull this card here to the middle and begin here with the Sun cards, showing me a little bit more about the situation you right now. The Nymph of Cups is the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the potential card is the Fool. The Nymph of Cups, the Page of Cups, is an energy of you opening yourself up to your deepest reserves. This is your ability to understand and experience your past opportunities and challenges that you have experienced recently, and to open up to your imagination and experience of all the feelings that those experiences brought. This is you recognizing that this is a place where you have graduated to, even as a beginner, to be able to get to this place where you are able to begin opening up your heart has taken a lot of healing and a lot of understanding of your experiences. That includes the ability to accept yourself in order to forgive yourself. So this is actually a part of this healing experience that you are undergoing right now. This is an arduous process, and it takes a lot of time, and it requires you to have the patience that the Page of Cups actually is able to have, and the ability to reimagine the circumstances of your life and the gifts within that. The Eight of Cups is showing you're having outgrown a situation. You're having moved beyond a situation in which you've put a lot of effort and work. You've invested a lot of yourself, many parts of yourself. You have completed a long series of challenges, including victories, that are no longer significant to you, no longer bringing the meaning into your life, and you are now moving forward with the Fool card, the name for the potential card in other decks, to release the past and to move forward in a new direction. With the power of the heart, with the willingness to learn about opening up your heart. The Fool is you exercising in a risky but genuine fashion the ability to follow your bliss, the ability to follow your passion, follow your spirit, without knowing how that is going to manifest itself, where that will take you, where that will lead you. The Moon cards are giving us more information about the situation you find yourself in, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Obviously, we've got a new opportunity here. This opportunity really is matching the sense of the desire to be released from the past into a new inspired area of growth and manifestation. This is you wanting to build something of usefulness, to be of service, to manifest something that will be provide help and practicality for others. This is you building a tool or a strategy, and this is you being inspired to work with the resources that you have in order to build this new resource. The Five of Wands is you in this fairly new turf of competing ideas, competing opportunities, and ways for you to learn. In fact, I see these cards together here. Your openness, your ability and willingness to be vulnerable and open up, to accept others as equals, and to entertain all ideas in an equitable way. So you are, as part of a team here, you are able to facilitate the movement ideas and inspirations, the new projects, the new directions that are being debated, and the collective gaining of skills that are going to help you to achieve this goal, to be successful on this new path. The Two of Swords has you contemplating new directions, a new opportunity. In fact, you've placed yourself at a new crossroads. So as you're leaving a situation that is no longer of service to you and opening up to new opportunities, you find yourself at a crossroads in a way that feels limiting. Here you don't have all the information that you need. You've opened yourself up to vastly new opportunities and ways of doing things. And in so considering those options, you must contextualize these options within the larger world. You're looking at these two paths as if they are distinct and opposite, but they actually are a part of an entire world and landscape that you are actually moving towards, that you have consciously chosen to move out into the world, to expand, rather than to let yourself be limited by these different options that you are now considering. The stalemate that you may be experiencing is because you are falsely limiting yourself to the options that appear to be in front of you, but actually you are surrounded by an entire universe of options, and you need more information from the universe in order to correctly apply either of these choices or options in order to grow them in the way that they deserve to be grown. These are the way that you're negotiating these changes that are upon you. And the Nymph of Pentacles is the same as the Page of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Six of Wands. Capricorn, you are ultimately filtering all of this healing that you are working very hard at manifesting, very hard at rearranging and readjusting the elements and resources of your life so that all parts of you are in a kind of synchronization and alignment with where you want to go. And where you want to go is towards your enlightenment, your happiness, your joy and pleasure. It also shows you returning, I don't want to say going backwards, but reclaiming a greater innocence, a greater sense of enlightenment, as in lightening your load, understanding the great labors that you have before you, the opportunities of working towards these communal goals, these goals that would be of service to a large community of people, involving a large community of people working towards them. You are also lightening that load, enriching that load, and returning yourself to a simpler time, a more innocent time, a time that arises, a sense of reality that arises more naturally from you, from your heart, and more directly towards the hearts of others. The Page of Pentacles shows your willingness to do what needs to be done, the steps that need to be taken, your openness not only to your imagination and the wealth of lessons that you've learned from your experiences, the maturity that now allows you to open your heart, to be more open-hearted and more receptive, to be more vulnerable, is coupled with this ability to be practical, to stand back, to learn a new concrete set of tools, new skills that you can use in alignment with others to achieve your goals. And the Six of Wands shows you having gone through the challenges and opportunities and been successful to be victorious in your efforts to move along this new path with others, but also to be recognized for your successes, to be acknowledged for your growth in vulnerability, which allows you to work in greater equality with others without any threat of loss or being lost, but being recognized and victorious in achieving and conquering the obstacles before you. I'm going to clarify the potential card here in the Sun with the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Hermit card. Interesting. Okay, so the Page of Cups is a repeat card here, indicating the powerful ability of you to open up and be the Fool again, to be innocent, to release the past, and in doing so, releasing the expectations of others. So this Page of Cups card here is showing this incredible ability to be vulnerable in your innocence. The Knight of Wands shows your inspiration, your drive, your motivation to grow. And that motivation to grow is what helps you to work with others equitably. It's what helps you to approach all opportunities with an attitude of inquiry, to ask questions. And the Hermit card indicates your willingness to go within for the answers that you need. You're turning away from outer authorities. You have the light within you. You carry the light. You have sought the answers. In fact, you are actively engaged in finding those answers and in recombining those elements within your own character and as a part of your external life so that you're in greater balance in learning, opening up to these lessons. You are able to be a model or an example for others. Clarifying the Sun card is the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and this is the King of Cups. Wow. I'm getting a lot of information about this maturity. It's incredible vulnerability that you are able to display and observe, witness, without the need to control. So you have no particular need to control your feelings or your experience of feelings. Rather, you have gained this miraculous ability to be a master, a mistress of your emotional experiences, your emotional growth. By observing your experiences, by standing back and being a witness to the lessons of your life, you are able again to model and provide support and guidance to others by showing them through your own example how in fact to gain the equanimity, the grace to accept yourself, forgive yourself, and others. So this is the maturity that has come about through your desire to grow. The Two of Wands shows me this incredible desire to stretch, to move beyond what is known into what is more challenging, to move in a new direction, to plan something new, to go into a space that is completely unfamiliar to you. And that has motivated you to have to open up, to have to be accepting of your skills and to gain the confidence to try new things. The Eight of Pentacles is your ability to work and work hard. So the Sun is produced in some part to your ability to work, to develop your craft, to perfect your service or the product that you have to offer. Your contribution not only requires your absolute devotion, but you, through this effort, develop this love of your craft, this love of your ability to build and craft something of quality and excellence, something of quality and value. So this is a beautiful card that also echoes a balance. The fours are balanced. I'm going to finish off this reading, Capricorn, with a crystal oracle card. What does Capricorn need to know for the month, the early weeks of November? And we have what looks like a beautiful pink magenta with speckles of brown. It's a ruby, and the key word of ruby is shine. It's time for me to shine. And Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. Again, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot. If you've liked this reading, if you found value in it, please like my channel so that I can grow and continue to give you these readings. Feel free to comment and share, and if so moved, to subscribe. And until next time, Capricorn, Namaste.